Willkommen, worden that jag har det bra. Jag heter Linda Sin, and this is Learning Norwegian with Duolingo. Good to see my audio is working. Let's hop right into it. Today's lesson is... pull it up here. I should have done this earlier. Wait, no. Here we go. Turn on Duo. Woo! Alright. Today's lesson, Jenteloven, home, and compound, not sentences, words, compound words. So in our first lesson in home, Duolingo mentions Jenteloven, law of Jente, but it doesn't really say what it is. It just says it's going strong. There aren't many huge or flashy houses around, and didn't really say what it was, so I went to a blog post and read about it. And now I can read it to you guys. So Jenteloven, it's kind of a reference from an author that coined the phrase, and it's described as a social norm, sort of, like a word that sums up the social norm in Norway and other Scandinavian countries. So it's the premise of it, putting society ahead of the individual, not boasting about individual accomplishments, and not being jealous of others. Very cool. And it's translated to the law of Jente, but it's not an actual law. Like, you can't get arrested for being mean to someone. It's a social norm. And, so Norwegians by and large are courteous. I've rarely been brushed off when asking for help, even in English. They keep the streets tidy. They volunteer. Don't really complain about high taxes. Origins of Jenteloven, a Danish author, Axel Sandemose, Danish to Norwegian author. He created a work of fiction that referenced these laws in the context of small town Denmark. So some of the laws said, you are not to think you are anything special. You are not to think you are as good as we are. I'm not quite sure who we is, aside from a group of people, like society. You are not to think you are smarter than we are. You are not to convince yourself that you are better than we are. You are not to think you know more, that you are more important, that you are good at you are not to think you are good at anything. Wow. You are not to laugh at us. You are not to think anyone cares about you. You are not to think you can teach us anything. Jente is a small town where the main character grew up. It doesn't really say if it's, real or fictional. The resulting Jenteloven is an expression of the small town's tyrannical pressure on the individual, but the author went on to argue that Jenteloven has its validity everywhere. He was seeking to capture something that already existed in society. And, so the way of living is deeply ingrained with Scandinavians and passed down through generations. Although not explicitly taught, these societal expectations are reflected in many children's books and songs today. But it goes on to say that some people want to push against Jenteloven. Some people feel that it's holding them back in a societal context. Entrepreneurs really want to push it away. I don't know if there's really an equivalence to this in American. We definitely have societal expectations in America. There's not really one word to sum it up, aside from maybe American culture. The closest thing I can think of is like, I don't know, pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. The the American belief that if you work hard, you can do whatever you want. It's not really true, but a lot of people still think that, and I think it's safe to say that conservatives use it more than liberals. I'm not using the right, or well, certain people use it more than other people. I'm not really sure which, but anyone can use it. The idea of manifestation, manifest destiny, it's kind of outdated, but there's still, a lot of love for nature, a lot of love for exploring and building your legacy up from the grounds. So, not exactly the same thing, and definitely not the same kind of values. I kind of wish America valued being humble and but no, we definitely don't. So, moving on from that, we have some, aside from Yentalo. So I think Duolingo brought up Yentaloven to say that, you know, there's not a lot of flashy houses in Norway. A lot of places it might look the same. They might decorate the same way. I guess that's kind of the gist of it. And then they have in Norway, in Norwegian culture, we have the same kind of matters as we would have here, at least in Minnesota. Take off your shoes when you're invited to someone's house. Leave your stuff in the entryway. Leave your jackets or purses in the entryway. Say please and thank you when you're being served. Don't leave the table without asking. Stuff like that. We pretty much already know it. Some vocabulary. Strika, to iron. Olosa, to lock. Orida, tidy up. Suga, vacuum. Vacuum. And pice, a fireplace. Piece. And stua, a living room. Eska, box. Hjemma, or hjem. It's hjem. Hjem is a neuter noun, so the indefinite article is et. And gong, hallway, an entryway. Mubel is furniture. Doormatte, doormat, and it has the word door in it, and just matte. Duk, we know this one from Alt for Norway, Alt for Norge, and duk, not a duck, it's a tablecloth. And duk. Oh, that's one word I'll always remember now. And sofa, that's a cognate. Teppa, rug. Teppa, rug, carpet. That's a sauna. Fan control, a remote control. Yeah, fan control. Cool, a hole. Someone just has a random hole in the middle of their living room. A hila, and this is a feminine noun, so you can use N or I. Hila, a shelf. Shikken, a kitchen. Chicken. KJ. Shh, I think. I'll have to listen to it. Stick contact, a power socket. If you're ever going to visit Europe, anywhere in Europe, Germany, Great Britain, Norway, make sure you look up the wattage at hotels. Because if you're gonna bring like a hair straightener or your own blow dryer, any hair products or any other appliances that need to be plugged in, it might the wattages are different in the US versus Europe, so you're definitely gonna want to buy a power converter, I think it's called. You can buy them at any Target or Walmart in the electric aisle. A wattage converter. You plug it into the outlet and then you plug your appliance into that, and it makes sure you don't cause a blackout. Our German teacher was telling us one year when they went to Germany, some girl brought a hair straightener or something to the hotel, and she wasn't using a converter. She plugged it in. The whole hotel went dark. So don't be that person. I don't know how much it costs. Like, I don't think it was crazy. Just $20 to $40, depending on what you get. I don't know. Oh, I should have brought it out and showed you guys, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy. Power socket, freezer. I think freezer is the same word for cold or freezing too. Loft, attic, that'll be easy to remember. Tuck, roof or ceiling. Sieve, dust. Now take note, this is a noun. So we're talking about like actual dust, like there is dust on the table. If you want to say something is dusty, it might be different. You might have to add an E or a T to the end to turn it into an adjective. Or we might use a completely new word, but I haven't really learned that yet, so I can't say. And I trap, a staircase. The staircase is a trap. Etişi, floor, story? Sound like, I don't know. Cellar, a cellar, basement. Let's. God damn it. I'll have to listen to it. Okay. Let's begin. Which one of these is a box?
En eske.
An eske. When you're moving in, you have a bunch of boxes around the living room.
Sengen et viktig møbel.
Sengen, we know that. I don't think did I write it down? Bed? No, I did not. Sengen. Bed. Or the bed. Or I'll convert it to N. Sing. And sing. Bed. All of these are in indefinite form, so they have the indefinite article ahead of it. Singen är viktig möbel. The bed is an important piece of furniture. Möbel. The bed is an important piece of furniture.
Hvor mange esker trenger dere?
Oh, hi. Quick draw 4 TV. Hi. Oh no, the 4 is supposed to be an A. Okay, I'm an idiot. Quick draw TV. Hi. It took me a minute, but I eventually got there. Aw, thanks for the follow. You get a dancing Jim Carrey to celebrate. Oh, I love that movie.
Hvor mange esker trenger dere?
Hvor mange esker trenger dere? How many esker boxes with a ER at the end, so we know it's plural. How many boxes trenger dere do you plural need? Can I pronounce it now? Hvor mange esker trenger dere? How many boxes do you need?
Et hus er ikke et hjem.
Going to college, I need... Well, I should try to slim down how many boxes I bring. Like, 2 big boxes, maybe. Yep, it's from The Mask. I have another one, too, from Ragnarok. I think I have some others. It kind of changes up. I should add more, because I like the variation of it. But, yeah, I love that movie. Although, the second one, yuck. But the first one was golden.
Et hus er ikke et hjem.
Et hus er ikke et hjem. A house is not a home. Interessant. A house is not a home.
Er dørmattene rene?
Well, this is in Norwegian. Norwegian with Duolingo. If you know German, it might be similar to that. I'm thinking of doing a German stream one of these days. I should, but Yeah, we are learning Norwegian as of now. I am from the US. If it's not apparently obvious, sometimes I have trouble speaking English, but I am from the US, apparently. I'm thinking of moving to Norway or at least going to school there, so I want to
dørmattene
brush
rene?
up on my Norwegian. It's a pretty easy language. Canadian and US people sounds like, yes, especially when they're from Minnesota. You go up to northern Minnesota and it's there's like a mix of Canadians and Minnesotans. Like one guy wished me happy birthday and he added A to the end of the sentence, and we got confused because we thought, oh, did we accidentally cross the border? Are we like committing a felony right now? But no, it was just a confusing town to be in because it was just so close to Canada.
Dørmattene rene?
Doormatten, we
Dørmattene.
know doormats. Yeni, that's plural or definite plural, so the doormats. Oh, almost forgot the doormats. Why are you learning this language? Well, I am a wildlife biology major in college and I want to do a master's degree. I'm just going to finish up my Bachelor of Science degree within the year. And I'm thinking in a couple years, going to Norway and getting my master's. There's a really cool program in Everstad, I believe it is. I may not be pronouncing it right, but yeah. A cool ecology master program there. And yeah, I have family from Norway, like 90% of, well, not 90, like 75% of Minnesotans. We all have family from Norway. It's just a state full of Norwegian descendants, as we can see in Alt for Norge.
Dørmattene?
But yeah, a little German in there too, so I learned some German, but Norway seems like a cool country to visit one day, and it's really nice to learn the language of the country you're visiting so you can talk to more people. Most Norwegians do speak English, but it's still nice to learn another language. It's
Dørmattene
maybe I'm a
rene?
huge nerd that weirdly loves learning, but it's fun for me.
Dørmattene?
Rena, clean. Clean, we know clean. Rena is
Rene.
the adjective. And since doormats is plural, we add the E to the end of the adjective.
Dette var mitt hjem I mange år.
Dette var mitt hjem I mange år. That was var past form of to be. Mitt hjem I mange år. My home in many years? Not quite sure. Let's see. Dette var mitt hjem I mange år. This was my home for many years. Oh. Like when you go back and visit your childhood home.
Det står 2 stoler ved peisen.
I feel that. Sometimes I drive by my own home, my old house. I'm like, oh man, what if I still lived there? That'd be so cool. Det står 2 stoler ved peisen. Fireplace. How do you pronounce it?
Peisen?
Tyson. Okay. That store that is 2. There are 2 chairs by the fireplace. Are 2 chairs by the fireplace.
Bestemoren min har en hvit peis.
Bestemoren min har et hvitt peis. My great-grandmother, Bestemoren, has a white fireplace. A white fireplace. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Wait. Oh, not great-grandmother, just grandmother. What would great-grandmother be? Bestemoren?
Bestemoren.
I know I learned it, but I've forgotten it by now. My grandmother has a white fireplace.
Katten trenger et godt hjem.
Katten trenger et godt hjem. the cat needs a good home. They do. Katten trenger et godt hjem. And I don't know what the culture around pets is, if more Norwegians like cats or dogs. Oh, this is a new person. I didn't notice that. Hello, new person. On Duolingo. Yeah, cats and dogs. I know in historical society, in the Nordic societies, cats were a pretty cool thing. One of the Norse goddesses, Freya, had cats that would pull her chariot, and these were like Viking cats. They were big, almost like the size of Maine Coons. I think, were they Maine Coons? They might have been, or no, Norwegian forest cats. The long-haired cat. I should pull up a picture of them. It's always a good time to look at pictures of cats. Forest cats. And I think I heard something. Look at that majestic beast. Oh, big kitten. Okay. This, I don't know if these pictures are true or not, but or just the way that looks horrifying. This is pretty majestic. Oh yeah, that sir, I think you're holding a wild bobcat in your hand. Well, no, it has a tail. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's real, but this is definitely Norwegian forest cats. And I heard, I don't know if it's true, brides on wedding nights would receive cats as presents, because cats were of cultural significance. I think they had dogs too, but I'm not sure what the background of those were. In some European countries like Ireland, cats, not a lot of people like cats, household cats, for some reason. I don't know what it's like in Norway. I think probably a lot of people have cats since, they've descended from that culture. But yeah, it'd be interesting to figure that out. Yes, I think I'm using Streamlabs. I think I started off on like the other OBS app and it was horrible. I couldn't figure it out, but now I'm using this and it's a lot better. Do I have to? I don't think so. You have to pay. You have to pay for like other. Well, I can show you guys real quick what I do. Well, I don't know what to bring up. I don't think I paid for these custom. I didn't pay for these custom notifications. I just had to find them. Yeah. Yeah, they're free. Right. Mezadir. That's right. I had to find them on another website. I found GIFs and sounds and I uploaded them to Streamlabs. There are things on Streamlabs you have to pay for, but I haven't done any of that. But yeah, if you want your own notifications, like I got, just look up GIFs and sounds. There's a lot of free resources you can use to find that kind of stuff. And yeah, you can have any sort of custom alerts you want.
Hvorfor har de to stuer?
Pretty cool. Hvorfor har du to stuer? Why do you have two stuer? Something plural, because we have two of them. Yep, they're also free. Oh, hello. Yep, there are also free notifications. I started off with this little Yoshi notification and Pikachu notifications. But I guess I kind of wanted to add my own little razzle dazzle to it.
Stuer.
Living rooms, plural. Why do they have two living rooms? Oh, someone's well off if their house has two living rooms.
Barna løper I gangen igjen.
Ow, I have something on my shoulder that hurts. Barna løper I gangen ingen. The child runs in the hallway again. Oh no. That's not good. You're gonna have to eat the child if he keeps doing that. The children plural, Barna, the word for children always messes me up because, et barn, I think it's a neuter noun and it's irregular. So it doesn't follow the same pattern as other nouns, when it's in the definite and the indefinite phrase, or the plural and the singular. I think barn, because bar without the A at the end could be child or children, depending on context. Et barn, one child, and then barna, the children, definite plural. So it kind of breaks away from the pattern a little bit. The children are running in the hallway again.
Det alltid så kaldt I gangen.
Darn kids, det alltid så kallt I gangen. It is always so cold in the hallway? It's a weird place to be cold in. Det alltid så kallt I gangen. So, okay. Sometimes it just doesn't pick up my words.
Så.
It is always so cold in the entryway. Gangen can be hallway or entryway. What's my opinion on Norway? Ooh, good question. It's a pretty country. I'm a big nature freak, so I love all things nature and wildlife. So that's a pretty good country with really interesting, not unique, but there's a lot of fjords in one place. There are fjords in like Alaska and Canada, but Norway has like the entire western coast is just made up of all these different fjords and glaciers, which is really cool. Yeah, we have the southern tip, which is still kind of cold, but then it goes all the way up to the Arctic. So you have a little bit of Arctic tundra with the other mountain biomes and ocean biomes. So there's a lot of different places for different kinds of wildlife. There's moose, there's bears, there's wolves. Wolves aren't too common because they're not really favored.
Katter liker esker.
As a country, I don't know a lot about the culture. The history is kind of cool. I think it's a cool country. There's a lot of Americans out there who are like, oh my god, Norway is such an amazing country. I want to visit. And I'm kind of like, I mean, every country has its own ups and downs. Like, I don't think any country is perfect. And I think Americans with Scandinavian roots really idolize Norway for some reason. I think it's great. It has a high standard of living, kind of high taxes, but they pay off in like good infrastructure and healthcare and all that. Stuff that Americans don't have. I think it's a cool country. I want to visit. I want to experience the culture more personally for myself and see. I don't expect it to be perfect. But it's still a pretty cool place to visit and maybe work one day. One day you come to France. Unfortunately, I know very little French. I know oui. I know, I think that's Italian. Another word I'm thinking of. I do know German. Maybe I can get away with German and French. There's some similarities, but, no. Then I have to learn another language to my list. Katten like Oscar. Cats like boxes. Yes, they do. Like boxes. German's a pretty cool language. I was lucky I got to take German in high school, and I think taking German in high school, that really helped me learn Norwegian because they're not the same language, but they're really similar. They have gendered pronouns, and I actually got a teacher to explain to me what gendered pronouns meant. We're talking about regular nouns, and we learn neuter nouns and feminine, masculine, all that. So that was a really good introduction to Norwegian, kind of indirectly.
Det peis I stuen.
Det er peis i stuen. There is a fireplace in the living room?
Det er peis i stuen.
Yep, peis i stuen. Haha, taught me German, I'll teach you. Teach me German, I'll teach you French. Okay. Yeah, I think one day I'll have to pull out my German notes and do a German scream.
Hvor mange
This is
møbler
pretty
finnes det i
fun.
huset?
But you want to be careful learning multiple languages at once. I still get German and Norwegian mixed up. I bring out the sound sometimes when there's like, okay. Oh, that's okay. I'm not gonna judge anyone ever on how well they speak English because I'm a native speaker. I'm bad at talking. There's no other way to describe it. I'm bad at talking. So practice. Just practice. Practice. It'll get better. All will be forgiven. Hvor mange møbler finnes det i huset? Huset? I huset. Just doesn't want to pick up all those words. How many pieces of furniture are there in the house? And this is another good example now that we know some names for furniture, a practice thing you can do at home. Just look around your place, point out the things you have around your house, and practice like, jeg har 2 sofa plural, sofa. Jeg har, I don't know what no, I do know the word. Borde. Jeg har en brun borde. Brunt borde? Do we add a T because it's neuter? For table? Did I write down table? I don't think I did. Borde. Or et borde. Borde? Nope. Okay. Table. And yeah, you just point out things around your house and name how many you have, name the colors you see. Just a little exercise to try to keep you learning whatever language you're trying to learn. Uh-oh. Duolingo wants to challenge me. I don't work well under pressure. The bed is an important piece of... Okay, we did this one.
Sengen
et viktig.
et viktig
Møbel. I think that's right. Yes. Are the doormats clean? Er dørmattene rene? Yay! Perfect. Man, now I'm starting to get all these perfect streaks. Like, where were these when I was trying to achieve that one goal a couple weeks ago? My next achievement, 30-day streak, I just have one more day to do that. So, pretty easy next achievement. So, that was our home lesson. Now, we still have plenty of time. Oh, it's only been 30 minutes. Wow. We can do some compound sentence, or not sentences, words. Compound sentences is another thing. So, just like in English, Norwegians will smash words together, just like in German, just like Germans do a lot. A noun is combined with a second noun. Okay, spoon. A verb is combined with a noun. Lesebrille. A noun is combined with s and a second noun. So arbeid plus, arbeids plus. A noun is combined with a second noun. Hest, sju, sku, shoe. So hestesku. So there's a couple different ways to combine words. Either just plain, or you add an S or an E in between them. And it's not really telling me a pattern. Unlike the English phrases, Norwegian compounds are almost always a single word without the extra space. Just like in English, the final element of the compound is what conveys the true meaning of the word. Take the word tesje, which means tesje, teaspoon. Although it's a combination of two nouns, we recognize the word refers to a type of spoon and not a type of tea. Okay. The word tisha behaves just like the word she, meaning spoon, simply with the te prefix. Yeah, it's not really giving me any pattern to follow, which is okay, I can figure it out. Some vocabulary words: tisha, teaspoon; dagbook, a diary; motorway, a motorway, a highway, expressway; bilnyckel, a car key, nyckel. So bil is the word for car, nyckel, I guess, is key; lesebrille, reading glasses; stekkepanna. I think this one has an E in between, stek and panna, or it's stekke. Rullestol, wheelchair, rule, I, stool. Arbeidstid. So we already know this one. Work, time, working hours, and you add a S in between. Arbeidsgiver, an employer. So someone that gives arbeid, a work, with an S in the middle. Arbeidsplace, workplace. Svømmebasseng, a swimming pool. Svømmebasseng. Hestesko, dyrehage, a zoo. Barnehage, a kindergarten. So, hage is a place, I think? Well, wait, let's see. Let's see if... I don't recommend using Google Translate outside of emergencies. Ow. I jammed my thing, my hand. The garden. Garden. So, this is like animal garden and child garden? Well, kindergarten, okay. Kindergarten is a word that comes from the German, kindergarten. Yeah. So it's definitely German. Kinder is children, garten is garden. So children garden. I guess Norway uses the same group of words, barnehage. Yeah, it's kind of cool that zoo is animal garden too. That's interesting. Then dog food, hundemat, or I suppose cat food would be kattemat, something like that. I know. Let's see what I can do.
Ser du bilnøklene?
Ser du bilnøklene? Do you see? It starts with the verb, so we know it's a question. Ser du the car keys. Yani, definite plural, the plural word. Do you see the car keys? Bilnøklene. The diary does not belong to her, but she's reading it anyway. Dagboken.
Dagboken.
The diary. Belong. It's the word for belong. Tilhøre? Tilhøre. I was right. Okay.
Tilhører.
Tilhøre. Ikke.
Ikke.
Henne.
Henne.
And there's another way I could have phrased this. Dagboken tilhører henne ikke. The important part is the verb is in the second place in the sentence, the V2 rule. I think it's the same in French and German. Although German, there's a couple other sentence rules that could have to review, but in Norwegian, the verb always tries to go in the second place in the sentence. Ikke henne.
Vi drikker sitronte.
Vi drinker sitronte. We drink lemon tea. Okay, I thought this was just a weird suffix at first, but no, that's the word for tea. Citronte. Lemon tea. Drink. We are drinking lemon tea. I don't drink tea. I never have. I have a boring drink. Leaf water. My aunt drinks lemon tea every morning. Tanten min? Tante min?
Tante.
There's no min? Okay, that's interesting. So it's just... I wonder if this is like a mistake that they made. They didn't add the min in the sentence. Tante drinker
Drikker
citronte
sitronte
hver
hver morgen.
hver morgen. Huh, yeah, that's weird.
Søsteren min trenger ikke lesebriller.
Søsteren min trenger ikke lesebriller. My søsteren min, does not need reading glasses. My sister does not need reading glasses. The chicken is lying in the... Oh no! The chicken is lying in the frying pan. Oh boy, kyllingen
Kyllingen
ligger.
ligger.
Ligger is the verb for to be in a place, but what did I press? Okay. That scared me for a minute. In Norway, you don't say something is somewhere. If it's an object, you say it's either laying or it's sitting at a place. At least that's how Duolingo is teaching me. Maybe you can use odd. Maybe you can't. I know so far what I've learned, Norwegian tends to be more specific than English. They have different words that in English we would use the same word, but in Norwegian there's different words. So, kyllingen ligger i
Stekepannen.
stekepannen, frying pan. That's not good.
Dagboken tilhører
That's
henne
not a
ikke.
good sign.
Dagboken tilhører henne ikke.
Tilhører
Tilhører
henne
henne
ikke.
ikke.
So the diary does not belong to her.
Gi meg den teskjeen.
Gi meg den teskjeen. Give me the teaspoon. And then
Teskjeen.
en is at the end of this, so the teaspoon. Oh, that. Right, this is, I think it's that teaspoon. When you want to specify a noun further, like using this and that, you use the definite form, so the en or the et ending, and you add an indefinite article. It's a little weird, a little different. It's not weird, it's different in English. It's something to get used to. Gi meg den teskjeen? Teskjeen? No, I said it. Gi meg den teskjeen.
Teskjeen.
Teskjeen. Y'all heard that. I said it right.
Motorveien er farlig.
Motorveien er
Motorveien.
farlig. The motorway
Er
is dangerous?
farlig.
Yep. Motorveien er farlig. My grandmother refuses to drive on the highway because it
Billøkkene
is
mine er borte.
farlig. Bilnøklene mine er borte. 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 I know that word. I like that word. I forgot what the word means.
Borte.
Gone. Gone. Borte. Bilnøklene mine, my car keys are gone. Oh no, the trolls took them. Bilnøklene mine er borte. There we go.
Det er mange biler på motorveien.
There are many cars. Bil is plural, so you add er, biler. På motorveien, on the motorway. There are many cars on the highway, I guess you could say.
Kyllingen ligger i stekepannen.
The chicken's back in the frying pan. That's, oh boy. The chicken lays in the... Oh no, the chicken is laying in the frying pan. Okay.
Trenger hun lesebriller?
Does she need reading glasses?
Bruker kokken den teskjeen?
Bruker kokken den teskjeen? Does the cook use teaspoon? The teaspoon? That teaspoon?
Bruker.
Okay. Is the cook using that teaspoon? In English, we put the to be verb at the beginning of the sentence, but Norwegians don't use that much. They just use the main verb, bruker, using. So literally it translates to using the cook the teaspoon, but it means is the cook using the teaspoon.
Tante drikker sitronte hver morgen.
Tante, my aunt drinks lemon tea every morning.
Jeg
every
reiser
day.
aldri uten dagboken min.
Jeg reiser aldri uten dagboken min. Okay, new sentence. I reiser. Something never without. I never travel, travel without my diary. Travel without my diary. A different order of words, but because of the V2 rule, the main verb has to go in second place. So the English we say I never travel. Well, in Norway it's I travel never without my diary.
Bilnøklene ligger bak radioen.
The keys lay bak radioen. Bak. So the radio, on the radio, behind the radio?
Bak.
Behind the radio. Behind the radio. Ah, no! Are behind. Okay.
Gi meg den
The
teskjeen.
bear's mad at me. If I get mauled by a bear tomorrow, you'll know why. Gi meg den teskjeen. Okay. Gi meg den teskjeen. Yay!
Kyllingen ligger i stekepannen.
Chicken's back at it again. The chicken is in the thing. Yeah? No, lying in the front.
Bilnøklene ligger bak radioen.
The keys are behind radio. The car keys.
Kyllingen ligger i stekepannen.
Okay, last two sentences. The chicken lays in the frying pan. Is laying. Jesus, Duolingo, so picky. Yeah.
Bilnøklene ligger bak radioen.
The car keys are behind the radio.
Kyllingen ligger i stekepannen.
Chicken is laying in the frying pan. There we go. Woo! Just have to redo the sentence a couple of times. I didn't hear what you were going to do as a master. Was a bit I'm majoring in wildlife biology. So yeah, it kind of does a lot of different things. I want to be a researcher. I want to research wild animals, so I'll probably spend a lot of time outside, maybe putting collars on animals to track them, doing GPS tracking and all that. The specific program in Norway is ecology master, applied ecology, and that's just a study of how animals interact with each other and with their environment. So like food webs we all learned in school, although it gets far more complicated than that. But are you studying in Norway or planning to take a master's there? Yeah, I hope to go to Norway to study and get my master's in Norway. Right now, I'm almost finished with school where I am. I'm gonna get my Bachelor of Science degree this fall, I think. And then I'm not sure when I'll move to Norway. I have 20K in student debt, so I want to take care of that a little bit, work a little bit. And and then hopefully move to Norway in a couple of years or so. But yeah. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to keep streaming and like I'll get way better at my Norwegian. Although the class is taught in English, but I'm still gonna learn Norwegian because it's fun. Let's see. So I have about 15 minutes left before I have to go and get gas and pick up my friend. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my guys. So, me and my friends are gonna be watching Loki, later today. So, woo! Hi, Games Mac. Hi. Golden Gordet. I listened to that song again from episode 3 and I realized, oh, there's a lot of Norwegian in it, actually. I can understand. Yay! We were all so happy when we said that. Yeah. Have a nice day, Motsender. Yeah, I'm glad because the actual mythology, he was gender fluid and a lot of times he showed up in mythologies as a woman in disguise, and I'm glad Marvel finally did that. Oh, I guess I didn't mean to click on that, but I guess I'll jump into this. Which one of these is a remote? Oh yeah, I was saying, I listened to that song again from episode 3 and I understood a lot of it. It's like, wow, that's cool. But yeah, which one of these is a remote control? And
En fjernkontroll.
fjern control. So it has the word control in it, so that should be easy. The word for TV is just a cognate tvn. Fjern, I'm not sure what that means, but control, pretty easy. Sofa. Oh, I wonder. This looks like a sofa. I'll go with this one.
En sofa.
And sofa.
Fjernkontrollen ligger under sofaen.
Fjern control ligger under sofaen. Okay, the controller is under the TV. The remote control is under the sofa.
Hva stryker du?
Hva stryker du? What are you ironing?
Stryker.
Are you iron? I don't think I've ever ironed my clothes. I did it once in shop or sewing class, home ec, and I never did it again because I'm like, I really don't care if my clothes have like wrinkles in them. It doesn't
Det
bother
varmt
me.
I badstua.
Turn is like fern in German, as in far. Oh, okay. So it's like a faraway control thing. I see. Huh.
Det varmt I badstua.
Det varmt I badstua. It is hot in or warm in the sauna. It is hot in the sauna. Remote. Yeah, that makes sense. I
Gi meg
can't English.
fjernkontrollen.
Give my fan controlling. When you fight with your siblings over the fan controlling, I could probably put that into a sentence. Oh, I don't, no, I can't, not yet. Give my fan controlling. Ah,
Fjernkontrollen.
fjern control. Then, I don't know.
Pappa, hvorfor støvsuger du kjøleskapet?
Pappa, hvorfor støvsuger du kjøleskapet?
Støvsuger.
Støvsuger. Okay, so Dad, why are you vacuuming?
Støvsuger.
Du kjøleskapet. Kjøleskapet. Refrigerator? Yeah, that's a good question to ask. Although, I guess, well, I don't know if you'd vacuum it, but you definitely clean out the
Det ligger et
refrigerator.
lite teppe på gulvet.
Dette et lite teppe på gulvet. Gulvet, the floor?
Gulvet.
Right. I should write that one down. It's goo. Floor. Boom. Gold. It is on.
Teppe. Lite.
It is a.
Ligger.
There is. Okay, so det ligger, there is a small rug on the floor. Is a small rug on the floor.
Pappa stryker skjorta si.
Stryker skjorta si.
Stryker.
Ironing, right. Ironing his shirts. Papa stryker skjorta si. Skjorta. Dang it. Well, it was correct anyway. Dad is ironing his shirts.
Hvorfor er dukene skitne?
Hvorfor er dukene skitne? Skitne, dirty,
Skitne.
skitne. The something definite plural. Before our duke, tablecloth, right. I remember from Alt for Norge. Find the duck. Why are the tablecloths, plural, dirty?
Vi må stryke dukene.
We must stryke dukene. We must iron the tablecloth? Who irons the tablecloth? You gotta be fancy. We iron the tablecloths. Oh, we need to iron more. We need to iron, right.
Støvsuger han på torsdager.
Støvsuger har på torsdager, Tuesdays. Støvsuger, does he iron on Tuesdays? Støvsuger han på torsdager? Yeah. Does he vacuum?
Støvsuger.
Right.
Det er en duk, ikke et teppe.
Det er en. What's the rest of it?
Det er en duk, ikke et teppe.
Ikke.
Duk, et. Ikke, teppe.
No. It is a tablecloth, not a rug. Det er en duk, ikke et. I forgot that. Okay.
Finnes det en badstue på hotellet?
Did you find the sauna in the hotel? Ooh. Finnes det en badstue på hotellet? Is there a sauna in the hotel? Like when my friends took a trip to Duluth, there was a little hot tub in the pool area that we got to chill in.
Advokaten støvsuger teppene i dag.
Advokaten, the lawyer, støvsuger, vacuums the rug today? Why is the lawyer vacuuming the rug? Advokaten støvsuger teppene i dag. The lawyer is vacuuming the carpets today. Okay.
Hvor mange sofaer har hun?
Hvor mange sofaer har hun? So, sofa is kind of a shared word from other language, wherever sofa originated. But it looks a little awkward with the AE right there, so you just gotta remember where to split words. Sofa, sofa plural, or sofas. Ow. Okay, let's see. Hvor mange sofaer er hun? Yep. How many couches does she have? Jeg har 2 sofaer. I have 2 couches. De are bit? Bitte? Well, they're not really white though. They're like a tawny beige. Borrowed from French, sofa. Ultimately from Arabic. Ooh. A long seat made of stone or brick or aromatic. Ooh. There you go. Doing the Google work for the rest of us.
Har dere en badstue?
Or maybe not from Google, but Ultimate Arabic. That's cool. I think
Har dere en badstue?
Germans use sofa too. Of course, it's an English word. Although not well, in America at least, I think the couch is more commonly used than sofa. Maybe with the older generation, they use sofa more, but...
Har dere en badstue?
Har dere en badstue? Do you have a sauna? If you have a sauna, I'm never leaving your house. You're gonna have to get a restraining order against me. Har dere en badstue? It's not the exact translation, but it kind of looks like the word bath stew. So one way to remember it, the sofa, the couch. Yeah. All right, and for some reason, sofa is masculine and couch is feminine. Bath living room. Oh. Bath living room. Okay.
Gi meg fjernkontrollen.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Gi meg fjernkontrollen. Gi meg fjernkontrollen. Fjernkontrollen. Oh no.
Fjernkontrollen.
Fjernkontrollen. Okay.
Vi må stryke dukene.
We must iron the tablecloths. We need to iron the tablecloths.
Det er en duk, ikke et teppe.
Det er et duk.
Det. Et.
Wait, no. Det er...
Et. Duk.
No, en duk?
Det er en duk, ikke et teppe.
En duk. Duk is either masculine or feminine, so en duk. Ikke.
Ikke.
Et. Teppe is neuter,
Teppe.
so et.
Gi meg fjernkontrollen.
Okay, try this one again. Gi meg fjernkontrollen. Yay! Yay, finally! Oh. Okay, I can do... let's see. 3. I might be able to finish up the compounds before... I should probably end the stream at...
Bursdagsfesten hennes var fantastisk.
10, or T over N? T over N? 1 past, or 10 past 1? I don't know.
Bursdagsfesten.
Bursdagsfesten hennes are fantastic. Her birthday party, it was fantastic. Her birthday party was fantastic. Bursdagsfesten. Bursdag, that's birthday. Festen is party. And then you add the S in between the words. Is he in a wheelchair? Sitter han
Sitter han
i rullestol?
rullestol? Vi snakker om arbeidstid I dag.
Vi snakker om arbeidstid I dag. We talk about work time today. Why would you talk about work time outside of work? We are talking about working hours today. Where is her workplace? Hvor
er
arbeidsplassen?
arbeidsplassen
Hennes.
hennes? De spiser lunsj med arbeidsgiveren sin.
Okay, so they eat lunch with their boss, with the boss of
Sin.
theirs. So sin at the end. They are eating lunch with their employer. Arbeidsgiver. Do you like my new wheelchair? Liker du?
Liker du
My new wheelchair.
nye? Min nye rullestolen.
Okay. I was wondering if I had to add den. Liker du den nye rullestolen min? So min goes at the end. Then new. Okay.
Jeg synger med arbeidsgiveren min på arbeidsplassen min.
Oh, that was a lot. Jeg synger.
Jeg synger med arbeidsgiveren min på arbeidsplassen min.
Med. Wait, på
På arbeidsplassen.
Jeg synger på arbeidsplass. I sing at the workplace.
Jeg synger med arbeidsgiveren min på arbeidsplassen min.
No, I don't think they used po. They used... I'll have to listen to it slowly.
Jeg
Sing.
synger med
Me?
arbeidsgiveren min på arbeidsplassen.
Okay, so the
Min.
sentence is I'm singing with my boss at our workplace. Med
Med arbeidsgiveren
arbeidsgiveren with my boss. Min
min
the boss of mine på arbeidsplassen. There's no mean at the end of it, is there?
Jeg synger med arbeidsgiveren min på arbeidsplassen min.
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 Okay, so yeah, you add the min at the end. I sing with the boss of mine at the workplace of mine. I'm singing with my employer at my
Vi
workplace.
kjøper blomster til mamma, for det er morsdag i morgen.
Vi kjøper blomster til mamma for det er morsdag i morgen. Oh, so we buy flowers for mom because it is Mother's Day tomorrow. I morgen. Tomorrow, yeah. Vi kjøper blomster til mamma for det er morsdag i morgen.
Svømmebassenget er tomt.
Svømmebassenget er tomt.
Svømme er tomt.
Tomt. Tom is the word for empty, so tomt. Svømmebassenget is a neuter noun, so you have the T at the end. The swimming pool is empty.
Vi er en firebarnsfamilie.
Vi har en firebarnsfamilie. Vi har en firebarnsfamilie. Vi er en firebarns... I didn't get anything. We are a family. Oh, so this is like 4 or 3 words in here. Firebarn, 4 children family. We are a 4 children family. Wow.
Når er det morsdag i Norge?
Nå er det morsdag i morgen. When is it Monday in Norway? What? I mean, the same time as everywhere else, I guess. When is it Monday in Norway? I think Norway is Mother's Day. That makes a lot more sense.
Liker du den nye rullestolen min?
Do you like my new wheelchair? Do you like my new wheelchair?
Jeg elsker arbeidsgiveren min.
Jeg elsker arbeidsgiveren. I love my boss. Okay. And they use elsker and not jeg er glad i. So they love their boss. I love my boss.
De er en tobarnsfamilie.
They are tobarnsfamilie, so a 2-child family. They are a 2-children family. A family with okay.
Legene har ikke vanlig arbeidstid.
Legene har ikke vanlig arbeidstid. The doctors do not have vanlig arbeidstid. Very flexible hours.
Vanlig.
Regular flexible hours, right? The doctors... You can't control when someone comes in with a broken leg. Doctors do not have vanlig.
Vanlig.
Regular. Flexible hours. No, regular working hours. Why did I think... Oh. Dang it.
Jenta svømmer i svømmebassenget.
The girl... Or girls... No, the girl. The girl swims in the swimming pool.
Hvor er arbeidsplassen hennes?
Where is her... Her workplace. Do you like my new wheelchair? Okay, I know this one. Liker du den nye
Rullestol min.
Yay!
Vi er en firebarnsfamilie.
Okay. Vi er en firebarnsfamilie. Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna say it at first, but okay.
Når er det morsdag i Norge?
When is it Mother's Day in Norway? Is it Mother's Day in Norway?
De er en tobarnsfamilie.
They are a family with 2 children. No! Oh, I spelled family wrong.
Legene har ikke vanlig arbeidstid.
The doctors do not have regular working hours
De er en tobarnsfamilie.
with 2 children. Okay. Woo! I finally did it! Made it through, and it looks like I'm out of time to finish the rest of those compound sentences. But that was still a pretty good, Oh, I didn't see that. Dust sucker. Oh, because for some reason my thing, blocked it out because it had the word sucker in it. Oh, well, that's okay. But, yeah, it was a pretty fun lesson. We learned, something. We learned about jenteloven, some words for the home, and more about compound words. And yeah, for tomorrow's lesson, I have a thing at 12, and I'll have to leave around 11:30, so I'll probably start today's lesson tomorrow's lesson on around 10 or so. It'll probably be short. But yeah, and I'll plan to do another Valheim stream tonight. It's been a while, it feels like it's been a while since I played, so yeah, that'll be fun. Hopefully we'll find the Elder this time. I keep saying that, we never find the Elder. So, but that's our main goal. I don't know what else to say. But thank you everyone who has been watching. The stream will be ending in a couple of minutes. Thank you. Keep on learning those languages, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. So, ha det bra!